Good morning, guys. So our um, for this lecture series, I'm going to talk about um, multimedia in creating multimedia presentation using PowerPoint presentation by Microsoft. So here it is. No? So the objective of this is to integrate multimedia content uh, in creating PowerPoint presentation. So let's get into it. So what is the role of modern uh, multimedia in teaching specifically? So one thing, there are four actually. No? So one is to enhance students' engagement, of course, by multimedia elements such as image, audio, video. It increases the attention and interest of the students. And second would be support diverse learning styles as well, like uh, visual, audio, anything that is uh, benefit beneficiary para sa learning style ninyo. And of course, to facilitate better understanding. So we're kind of visually. Ako mga students are usually visual. No? So some of the na atay animations, help video break down the complex concepts. No? So mo na siya. That is also one way of improving their comprehension. So through multimedia, prepare students for digital world as well. We can para sa expose sila sa digital tools during lessons and to familiarize sa mga technology yung kailangan nila katuon. And of course, what are the multimedia core content? So these are text, audio, animation, image, and video. So those are the core elements of multimedia content. So text is conventionally text, right? Mga text. So pwede mo isulat. No? So these are text, this one. So images, it's actually photo, illustration, video, mga diagram, mga visual inyong gusto ipakita sa mga student. And audio includes music, narration, sound effects, storytelling, para ma-emphasize ninyo ang inyong pagtudlo. Also, the videos are combined with audio, of course. The visual, mo explain siya to further explain. Okay? Para dili na ikaw ang explain pa further, pwede na kamundugan na. So, you have a video that can also give you a lot of time to explain further. Animations or visual effects pag-illustrate ninyo changing sa movements like such as like this to ang presentation karon no nasa effects it's like this nasa effects. So why use multimedia in PowerPoint? So of course para boost siya sa retention and recall and improve the attention span. Multisensory help students process and retain information more. Mas effective siya. It's like long it supports a long-term memory sa mga students. Once yung makita nila, ay, maybe improves attention span. So, dili sila kayong basa pirmi. So, it removes the attention span. It improves the attention span. So, like I said, no, it breaks the monotony and engages the students during long lessons in complex topics. And also, furthermore, it encourages active learning. So, interactive media prompts students uh, participation, turning positive lecture into dynamic session. It supports differentiated instruction, no? Lain yung bitag pumagi, lain po na mga learner, no? So, cater to different learning needs and abilities, making lessons more accessible and inclusive sa mga students. And of course, na yung mga best practices when integrating images, visual supports learning, no? It should be high resolution image. So meaning high resolution, ganang klaro kayo. Kung i-zoom na ninyo or padako ninyo ang screen, dapat makita gyapon sa kung dili siya blurry. Ensures relevance sa content, no? So it should be relevant gud sa ila sa imong lesson po, no? Use proper licensing, of course. Uh, there are ways of doing it, no? So, na yung mga open sources na mga images, yung pwede na ito kuhaan. Kaya po closed source, no? Dili sila magpa-kopya. So, avoid lang din nato ang copyright ng mga issues, yapon. So, like, especially sa mga audio, video, yapon, mga copyright. And of course, avoid visual clutter. So, kung daghan na kayong images, so medyo dapat very, very simple na dito. So, uh, ako ang uh, pagbutang sa mga multimedia na to, especially sa images na ito. And of course, using audio effectively in presentation. So, kung man naman to sa video, here comes the audio. Use narration strategically. So, you can use voiceover to guide learners to complex content, support asynchronous learning environment, add background music cautiously, no? Dili pirmi na ay sa kada slide na ay audio, no? So siguro na ay mga times na ay audio, na ay times na wala. And, and enhance ability, accessibility. So audio, description and screen reader capability, compatibility din. So ensures content is inclusive for student visual impairments. And keep audio high quality gyapon. Dapat dili siya kanap, no? Dili siya kaning basag, no? So, always gina siya in clarity. When you say sa audio, it should be clarity. So, so embedding and using video. So, bringing lessons to life with visual media. Embedded videos directly in slides. So, pwede din mo insert ang video, sa slide mo, ensure smooth playback, no? Ensure lang yun na ito playback sa ada yun dyan, no? So, use YouTube or educational platform. Mas tsada na sila kay mga high resolutions ko sila. Keep clip short and focus din. So, dapat hindi siya dragging sa mga students. So, as much as possible, mga 2 to 4 minutes para attention na paghihapon siya. Hindi siya ma-overload. And download for offline access din. Download your video daan para ma dili kay directly can link it up. So unless you have a very stable na internet, kaya lang siya. And then use simple ng mga animations na ta. So use simple transitions wisely. So use animations purposefully, no? And maintain consistency across slides. So kung yung slide is dili ka ng lahi ito nga effects kada slide na to. So dapat uh, it should be consistent yun. and then limit the animation duration. For preview and test animation. So, kung buhat na ganun yung presentation ninyo, of course, i-test na ninyo. I-preview sa ninyo kung medyo kuan ba siya. Kaning uh, overbearing na ba kayo inyong transitions like mali na transitions, hindi ba siya consistent ng animations ninyo, kung ano siya. And design principle for multimedia slides, no? So, mo siya, follow the rule of the thirds, no? So, organize slide elements along grid lines, no? To enhance visual harmony and focus. So, kung naamoy uh, may mga margins, no? Dapat nakalang sila diyan. No? Maintain visual hierarchy, use size, color, and positioning to guide viewers' attention to key elements. Then limit text per slide yun. No? So 5 to 7 bullets max or gano'n siya. And ensure color contrast and readability kwan yun siya. Makita yun sa tao. Dili siya kay dili tayo makita. So, be very careful with that sa inyong background especially. Kay basin magbutang mo og yellow nga background, niya orange ang iyong text. So, dili yun siya klaro kayo. So, inserting image and video. So, mo ni siya. No? So, sa insert nga tab, kani, so, adto ka diha. Insert nimo. And then, adto ka sa pictures. Para na siya ay photos pa rin. So, pwede din mo ma-format ang photos, dire, no? Na siya. So, ipa-upload mo na niya diha sa imong slide. Pag-upload niya, pwede na dahil mo siya edit through there. So, the next slide would be insert. Ato ka sa insert and then audio, which is here. So, kung insert kag audio, diha ni mo ibutang and then it will just appear here. And then, of course, adding narration and music, no? Pwede ra po. Diara gyapon sa insert, no? The part. And sa audio gyapon. So, pwede ka butang diha kung audio. Then, to finalize, na siya dire. No? So, na-i playback button dire, no? So, mga playback. So, pwede din mo ibutang dahil diha. Then, of course, adding narration. So, playback options, no? Nara dire. Adjust playback settings to start automatically on click, no? Pwede din mo na siya mabuhat kaya nga. No style, so, pwede na siya. And trimming videos and audio. Yeah, po. So, mo select ka, mo adto ka sa playback na button, which is here. Then you can start trimming video or audio. Uh, yeah, audio or video. So, depende na siya sa imo gusto nimo i-trim sa playback niya. And then, of course, insert screen recording. So insert, adto ka, insert, and then screen recording, which is here. Then, pwede na dahil nimo siya screen record ng imo hanggang. I-drag na nimo. So, i-highlight nimo, i-drag nimo from which screen you want to record, no? And then, mga dahil, embed dahil nimo siya sa inyo gusto na i-batang slide. So, in this, ang impact ani man good, this will greatly improve learning outcomes also. It also bridges digital literacy gap and encourages innovative pedagogy nga pamahalan. and supports inclusive education po. So that is why it's really significant. It's very important sa teaching when you use multimedia ng mga presentation para engaging kayo siya. And it's very, very important to really uh, improve ang quality sa atong pagtudlo po, especially sa ALS. So, they're not really immersed with education pa kayo. So, some of them might be struggling on learning. Pero however, this will surely improve our learning. This is how we do it yapon. Bisag sa college na mga complex yung mga theories, we wanted to chop down na to para mahimo siyang uh, impactful, makasabot yun sila dayon sa theory. So it's very hard to diverse mga kayo ang mga tao. So uh, this will really help uh, improve our learners' ability to learn. And yes, of course, in conclusion, mga best practices, no? Balance media and content, optimize file size, no? Yung mga file size nato dili kayo sa bugat para dili kayo ning playback nato dili sa bugat pod. Test before presenting, no? Test amigo kung okay ba siya or if amoy kung pwede i-test ng mga anak ninyo, okay na ba siya or something like that. So for Q&A, you can send me email, a pre-test. Objective of this is to create 5 to 10 slides of PowerPoint presentation, applying the skills and techniques learned from our seminar. So 5 to 10 presentation or our journey, insert relevant images from your ALS seminar, no? Audio, video, and screen recording. Ano kita, apply PowerPoint techniques na yun. Removal and trimming. We will provide submission of the links if we have content, anything. So I think that is all. So and thank you uh, for listening.